next segment, which is questions and answers. Okay, no questions? All right, thank you. All right, let's start out with my buddy back there.
How do you do this if you are on different markets? Because everything that you talk about and other people talk about, marketing and stuff, kind of pertains to US. What if you're from Germany or from Italy, from Turkey or from whatever?
And where are you from again?
Romania.
Where? Romania? Oh, Romania. Sort of reckless for Pennsylvania. Yeah, cool. I like it, yeah.
So I have a fan page, I have my profile, I have everything set up. But with that, then I have to create a new page for the international market versus Romanian market, because if I post something on my page, it's going to be either in Romanian or in English. But if I post in Romanian, nobody here will understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that?
Okay, so that's kind of like the lady who approached me recently, who created some recordings for us in Hungarian, which I think is great, but when we were creating our top 5 recordings of the world, Hungarian was not on there, neither was Romanian, as you know. It's not a top 5 language of the world. So she produced them, and that was great. Melinda Orban is the lady, she did a great job, and so we now market those, and she markets them herself also, but it's not one of the top 5 languages. So if I were her, and if I were you, I wouldn't spend any time on it at all. I wouldn't market to my own neighborhood at all. I would tap into the English-speaking market, and that would be it. That's all I would focus on.
Okay.
Does that work? Yeah. I mean, Romania, I'm sure it's wonderful, and you have good friends there, but it's just, it's that big compared to the English-speaking population, which is huge. Yes?
I have found myself caught up in figuring out pricing. How do I price these products?
Pricing is something, again, it requires split testing. We split test everything. Joe Vitale and I will be meeting in New York in a week, and we'll have our yearly meeting about the products we're going to create. And pricing is something we don't even worry about because that's a marketing thing. The marketing department handles that. But if you are your marketing department, you need to split test. Split testing is something that I see very few internet marketers do, and that's, I think that's the only way to become a millionaire in this business. You've got to look at data, you've got to get in split testing. So when you Google that tonight, split testing, you'll find some very inexpensive software, and all you do is A/B test. It's called A/B test. Testing this price versus that price. Send a bunch of customers to the page. It'll randomize it. 50% will get price A, 50% will get price B. And look at where you make more money, not where you make more sales, because remember, if you make more sales, the lower one is still not going to, if you make the same amount of sales, they're not equal in money. So you look at where the money is. And so that's how you do it, simple split testing. We do it every day, all the time. We're constantly doing it. And yes, we'll just go right down this row after that, yes.
So what topics do you suggest we do on YouTube, and for how long of these daily videos?
Topics can be anything, and a daily video, I think YouTube now, it's good to get like 20 minutes. I was at a conference, a marketing conference in Canada, in Niagara Falls, which is beautiful, by the way. And one of my friends, Sarah Chris, was talking about marketing. She's a marketer who does a little bit of marketing for me for one of my products through a New Zealand company. And she was saying that currently 20 minutes, I believe it was, is what you need a YouTube video to be. Some of my older ones are not that, so we're working on getting them longer because that's when YouTube says, all right, this is probably quality. You probably got some content here. So, and you may have noticed Facebook Live, they like the things, I think, about 15, 20 minutes also. They don't need just coming in, they want some actual content there. So I say the more the merrier, but shoot for about 20 minutes. And as far as what to talk about, you go for keyword-rich topics. Hypnosis, hypnotherapy, weight loss, stopping smoking, things that you can load up the keywords with, because that's how people are going to find it. They're going to search keywords. Talk about things that people are interested in, and that lead to you making some profit off of it. Weight loss, smoking, so forth. Okay, did you have a question?
No.
No? Okay. Someone, yes.
What's an easy way to move these videos and things you make around if there are too many megabytes, etc.? Is there like a
How many megabytes?
You tell me. Sometimes I have difficulty because I'm trying to send them, they're not going to the technician that I want to have modified or something like that.
Okay, so you need someone to shrink down a file to reduce file size,
Yeah,
or you still maintain the integrity of the
Yeah,
file?
just an easy way to get it to go from point A to point B that everybody can open and use and modify.
That's what you're talking about? Oh, like an FTP server? Okay, so yeah, if you're just looking for a simple place to upload it where someone can download it, Dropbox is great. I use Dropbox.
Just use that.
Yeah, you can upload it there. Yes, let me finish this row first, yeah.
When you split test, do you make an adjustment to your decision after that based on got more sales at a lower price, but you've also got more emails for the future.
Can you repeat that, please?
Well, okay. If you split test, say you put $50 and $100, right?
Okay,
The $50 sells twice as many.
okay.
Do you put adjust your final price, just your value of the result, based on that you've got 1,000 emails from at $50 versus I don't know, 200 at $100?
Yeah, well, you gotta be compared, I have 5 minutes left, thank you very much.
Like you made the same money, but you got more emails.
Okay, so you have to compare apples to apples, so that's a good question. So he said if you have one split testing price is $50 versus $100, but to one, for some reason, you only send 200 people to it, and the other one you send 1,000 to it, don't do that. Never do that. You always send equal amounts.
No. There is your sales. You made sales of the same values, let's say, on
Okay.
each one. But on the cheaper one, you've got more emails.
Got more emails.
You got the same amount of value for both, the higher and the lower price, but obviously with the lower price, you get more.
You've added more people to your list.
How have you added people to the list? Because I'm just saying,
Because
mail to your list.
They've made a purchase. You've got more new customers coming making purchases.
Oh, okay, so you're talking about cold traffic. You're talking about just mailing, maybe just putting a YouTube video up and doing it that way and saying, hey, buy from that. I wouldn't do it that way at all. When you're talking to them on YouTube, you should be giving, not taking. So you go to my website for a free recording. That's something I didn't mention. So free recording. Now you're on the list. Now I'm going to market to you from my list. So you don't want to just hit them with, I mean, imagine walking to a friend and say, hey, can I have $20? You know, but if you know them for a little while and you say, hey, I got a wallet, you get $20. You know, then you can get $20. So if you're just marketing to cold traffic, I don't think that's going to be very good. I do see what you're saying. You're saying you build a bigger list, but I would never market to them right away. Does that kind of help? All right, we'll talk more later. We'll talk. It's going to get in depth. Yes?
How do you decide the price if you have no list to split test? Like, so let's say you're just getting started and you're trying to build your list.
Right.
And you have to put prices on these, but.
You just guess. You just look at what everyone else is doing. Look at what I'm doing. I mean, why not? I'd rip myself off if I were me. I'd look at all this. Just what's Steve doing? Okay, there's the price. But you never know if you're part of a split test, though, if you're on my email list. You never know. It could be a test. You could be in the group that doesn't buy much. So you just have to guess. And anytime we get into new territory, we have a new type of product, like when I work with Patty Stanger, the Millionaire Matchmaker. I got 2 minutes left, thank you. We didn't know the price for that, so we guessed. Joe Vitale, Patty, and I got together, we created a product, How to Be a Millionaire, and we guessed on the price. So anytime you don't know, it doesn't matter, you just guess. And you start there, you've got to start somewhere. Who else do we have? Yes?
When you talked about the emails, I didn't hear what you said the site was.
AWeber and Mid-Atlantic are great. And I'll answer yours later since I already did. Yes, question?
When you do YouTube videos, some people do advertising and some don't. Is there criteria for that?
YouTube doesn't care. No, as long as you click the little button that says allow advertising. Yeah, I allow advertising.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that. I don't know I don't actually pay attention to that. I don't know how much I make. So I figured something, forever. You always make something off of it. Anytime someone uses one of my recordings and puts them on YouTube, I let them do that. YouTube has software, but I get money from it, from their video of my stuff. Yes?
Selling your MP3s directly from your website versus Amazon and iTunes?
Oh, do that too? Yeah.
All of it?
I do all of it, yeah. Do all of it. Don't figure out which one to do. Do everything. Do it all, yeah. I mean, it's free. Why not? Yes?
Video or blogs, print, which is preferable now?
Blogs versus print? You mean like physical print?
Print like PDFs or blogging versus.
Do all of it.
The videos for marketing. Which do you prefer? For creating free traffic to your site.
Okay, so my choices are what again? I can do a video?
A blog, or should I start creating videos?
Yes, yes. And what was the third one?
That was it, just do it.
Yeah, do it all, do it all. I think if you're trying to figure out what to do it all. I mean, these things don't cost anything, yeah. So I think maybe we have time for one more 10-second question. Anybody got a quick one?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you're pricing new audios or videos, products, Is it better to price it higher so you can come down versus lower and try to come up?
Yeah, great question. Yeah, I definitely start high if you're in doubt. And you may notice that my Hypnosis Platinum recordings on my website are $79.95. They've been that way for, I think, close to 15 years now or something. And so in a sale, we can come down. You know, our big revelation was we had these recordings for $79.95. And then one Christmas, you may have heard the story, I was refinancing my house and the finance person said, I need $30,000 by Monday for some reason, and she just sprung it on me on a Friday. So I had a 50% off sale. I needed to make $30,000. Well, it says thank you. I think that means get out. So, thank you. So instead of making $30,000 by Monday, I made $60,000 by Monday by marking things 50% off. But yes, leave yourself some wiggle room, leave yourself somewhere to go. And the FTC requires that if you're going to say something is this price and it's slashed and it's that price, it must have been at this price. You can't just come in and say, it was at this price, now it's that price. Richard Nongard, I was mentioning you earlier. There he is. He creates websites and stuff. All right, that's my time. Thank you, guys.